She starts crying. She flips out. And she rats me out to the principal. He finds his Ghostbusters lunchbox dick treasure chest, and he fucking flips out. He calls in my parents. Turns out this principal is some sort of religious fanatic, and he thinks I'm possessed by some sort of dick devil. My parents make me go see some therapist, and he's asking me all these dick questions. They literally made me stop eating foods that were shaped like dicks. No hot dogs, no popsicles. You know how many foods are shaped like dicks? The best kind.
What is up, you guys? Welcome to Flick Dicks, loving and hating movies as well as everything in between. I am your host, MTR, also known as Matt the Rat, and accompanied with me... Oh, I can't even hear you, dude. Your mic's not even on.
Oh, what? My mic wasn't even on.
Nope.
I'm slightly dazed.
Hayden.
You're big and head too.
All right, you guys. This week we're always talking about the brand new movies that are going to be coming out, the top movies, and of course, always a review on some movies that either just came out or a movie that we just watched on HBO. Doesn't really matter, but we're Flick Dicks, and we're going to be breaking it on down right now. We are going to be talking about The Intern. Is it The Intern or The Internship? Internship.
The one with Luke
Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
I did not see that, but I did watch a movie over the weekend. It is called Superheroes, and I'm just going to talk a wee little bit about that. So let's go ahead. Let's jump on into it, you guys. Let's hear about Vince Vaughn and is it Owen Wilson?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's hear about their little shenanigans that they always get into together.
Let's start off the beginning of the movie. His nose is still really jacked up.
That's an obvious one, dude.
I kind of felt like there was a vein going through his nose, and at the tip of his nose, like this little cancer, which is going to start turning red.
I almost feel bad for him, dude.
Why? Yeah, but you have to think at the same time, no one really know him if his nose wasn't fine.
There's this point when he was giving Vince Vaughn...
That's true.
There's this point in the movie where he's giving Vince Vaughn a pep talk, and he's like, "Yeah, it's kind of like when your mom didn't make you wear a seatbelt, and you went flying through the windshield." And I turned to Hayden, and I'm like, "That's what happened to his nose."
That's what did happen.
That's messed up.
They took too long to go to the hospital, and his nose just set right there.
Okay, anywho. I thought it was a pretty good movie.
I heard it was really good.
The premise behind it was that there are two old guys that get fired from their job. They go and they take this giant leap and go out to Silicon Valley to work at Google, which is totally like
interns at Google. They don't have jobs there.
Sorry, which is totally like
the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. Did they find Professor X?
Professor X.
You're gonna love that.
Yeah, you're gonna laugh. No, we're not gonna say anything. We're just gonna let you watch.
Do I have to? You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Somebody watched like a preview of it the week before it came out, and she said it was freaking hilarious.
Yeah,
You need to watch it.
I'm gonna go back and see it sober again.
We need a rate of cheeses.
Rate of cheeses.
We need because all I hear is I'm gonna go watch it sober. So. We need a rating system. How are we going to do a rating system? And I think Renee should be the one to decide it because he's always full of ideas. How do you think we should do a rating system for this? Should we do the 2 thumbs up or how should we do it?
On Cheez-Its.
No, do the classic 2 thumbs up. You know, everybody gets that. You know, it's like a universal rating system.
I give it 88%.
Right when he says 2 thumbs up, I give it 88%.
It's like fuck your idea, Renee.
Anything over like an 80 is 2 thumbs up in my opinion.
It's really hard to get an 80 in Hayden's book though.
You're right. Like I slept with Hayden and he seriously just looked at me and he put 2 thumbs down. I was like, really, man? I'm not even gay.
No, I did this
for you.
One sideways and one up.
He goes, it was pretty good, but your oral presentation was lacking.
I didn't feel that you were like excited enough. I don't feel anything.
He was just judging me the whole time like a director. He just had like his fingers over his lips, quietly just staring at me.
Okay,
let's. I understand what you're trying to go with this.
I should be a freaking like a critic.
You are a critic. That's why you're on Flick Dicks.
I know,
man.
but I should do it as a profession.
Oh, this isn't professionally. Screw you, man.
This is a professional.
So, internship. Give it 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
I see it sober.
All right, what did you like? What did you dislike?
I really liked it all. I don't think Will Ferrell makes an appearance that's really actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
A spoiler: he actually has this like tattoo on his neck that you can barely read. It says "Make good decisions." It's like I bet you weren't making good decisions when you get that tattoo. He's like, "Shut up."
Overall, They had a lot of funny references that all comic book goers
they
were.
play. What's that one game from Harry Potter?
Quidditch.
They play Quidditch.
They play Quidditch out
on the line.
Dude, we should play this.
Dude,
I totally forgot about that.
How
We
they,
need to
the
play
golden
this.
snitch?
It's some dude
in a golden suit, and the balls are his nutsack, and they have to grab his nutsack.
Yeah, you have to grab these.
No, they have to tear it. They have to tear it his nutsack, basically.
Oh, shut up.
It was pretty freaking funny.
Is it rated PG-13 or
Yes, PG-13. It doesn't look like a rated R movie.
No, it doesn't.
It's not a rated R movie. I can tell you that right now.
I don't know. We're
If it is, I'll be very surprised. But I don't think.
Take your mom and dad, kids.
Dude, it's actually pretty funny.
All right, so 2 thumbs up and 88%.
Which is
Yeah.
a 2 thumbs up.
Which is 2 thumbs up. All right, dude. I'll give it. All right. I might have to consider watching it when it gets to the $1 movie.
Yeah, no, I
there
wouldn't
you
mind
go.
seeing it before, to be honest with you.
It was that good?
Yeah.
All right.
I would have saw that at the Regal. That should be our rating system. Would you see it at the Regal?
No, not the Regal. That's too much.
You have to go to the
You wouldn't see it
Kokorian
at
the-
over
Yeah.
in Buena Park. All right.
And that rating wasn't based on was not price included.
Oh gosh, you guys really?
So that's how good. That's how much I liked it.
Okay, so oh wow, hold on real quick. Okay, so
multitasking
June
right
12th, guys, this is the new movies that are coming out. June 12th is This Is the End. I'm really excited
Isn't
about
that
seeing it.
tomorrow?
Yes.
Son of a bitch. And Superman comes out.
No. Superman comes out
The 14th.
The 14th.
So on Monday?
Actually, no. Wait, isn't today the 12th?
Let's see.
Pretty sure today's the 12th.
Someone figure out what day it is. Come on. This is pathetic.
Today's the 12th.
Yeah, dude. This Is the End actually came out today. I really want to see that. I probably should have went to go see that. But
Wait, it's...
so then, and then the 14th is Man of Steel. Yay!
Yeah.
The Bling Ring. That's with Emma Watson.
The
and
Bling
Vehicle
Ring, yeah.
19, which
Wait,
is
Emma
Paul Walker.
Watson's in 2 movies that come out this week. She's in This Is the End.
So Bernie Mac was in Transformers before he
that's
died.
true.
Like after he died.
Wait,
Oh, he
what?
was, huh?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did,
He was?
he
four
died
movies.
like 3 months before Transformers came out, and yet he
Yeah.
made an appearance. Bernie Mac.
Oh, that's right.
Same thing
And
with
then he did, Soul Man.
Soul Man.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, that movie was freaking hilarious.
It was a good movie.
I love that movie. All right, so the top box offices are The Purge, which actually got a splat. of
I
39.
heard it was really disappointing.
Yeah.
I heard it was all building up to the Purge, and it was only like half an hour.
Oh, man.
That's what I've heard. I
We're not
don't
used
know
to
if I
being
want to see
disappointed
it.
like that.
I'm always
No, but
used to be
that-
disappointed.
That's the way. That's the way, kind of like the Saw movies and all of them are. You got to understand, man, is that there was a formula for horror movies back in the day, and the formula was
Yeah, dude, the whole movie based on the thing.
you build up, man. You have little here's and there's, but you build up.
Like it, when you find out that the end is just a giant spider living in the sewer.
Well, maybe some of us haven't
I still
watched that
love that movie,
movie.
No,
No, I
screw
know
you
it's a
guys,
good-
I'll never
it's-
watch that movie again, dude.
It's a
scared
good
crap
movie. It's
loads
just the
of
fact that
freaking
like it was.
wrong.
That's how the fourth kind is for me, dude.
Dude,
Agreed.
it was a good movie. It's just
I
the
was
fact that
tripping
like the
balls.
whole movie
The whole
up to the
movie,
20-minute mark at the end was a clown, not a giant spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought it was I thought it was a turtle that ate some green crap at the beginning, wasn't it?
He ate some stress.
Stupid.
Am I not turtle enough for you?
Thoroughly enough for the Turtle Club. Turtle.
That's because I was
Damn
watching
it,
the
guys.
Nostalgia Critic and they're reviewing Master of Disguise. That was,
Dude, you're on your DS trying to do this right now. You need to turn that crap off. And
What?
you're lucky you're the guest because I can't tell you anything. And he just downloaded this game too, I might add.
I'm the only good one here.
That guy's playing Galaga.
That guy right there.
Oh, speaking of Gal, you know what? I have Galaga. on
Oh,
my phone.
God.
You had to say something.
He's like Galaga right there.
No, but
To the
what
left
else
of
do we
me.
have? Oh, what's the box office look like for last weekend?
Last weekend, who cares about last weekend? Because we're talking about
This
weekend.
because we already talked about that.
Fast and the Furious was number.
Yeah, we
Fast and
talked
Furious
about
6 was
this.
number 2.
We talked
I hear
about
that
Now
that.
You
movie's
See Me,
really
the internship was actually number 4, and it
Who
actually
said
got a
that
splat.
Now You See Me was pretty good.
My cousin and his girlfriend did.
Yeah, I don't know
Looks
how
interesting.
highly we.
I don't
we could
want to
rate their
see it.
comments,
It's just
though.
like I don't know.
So it's interesting enough.
Epic.
Validated.
Epic was number 5. Wow, Epic actually had Beyonce Knowles and Colin Farrell in it. I
It looked
did not
really
know that.
dumb.
I don't like.
I agree with you.
I would go just
Star Trek Into Darkness.
still like that movie.
After Earth, The Hangover Part 3, Iron Man 3,
It's just
The Great Gatsby.
Star Trek 2 though.
So The Great Gatsby is actually number 10.
I don't care for. I read that book once and I did not get the premise and I do not like it.
Dude, you know what I've been noticing lately is how much they're pumping up Man of Steel and Monsters University at like Target and Walmart.
Oh yeah, dude! I noticed how Monsters University. Actually, I noticed for Monsters University, they pulled out a very old song by New Order called Blue Monday. Do you not know Blue Monday? Tell me how.
Sounds like
does
Red
it
Sunday.
feel to
Or Bloody
treat
Sunday.
me?
Yeah.
They're playing that music in the background, so you're da na 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 na. And I was like, why are they using that, man? Like for like a
Dude.
kids movie? Like that's
Hey,
weird.
it's better
It
than
could be like Sully and freaking Mike
Bloody
going
Sunday.
crazy.
It's better than Bloody Sunday by U2.
Sunday, Bloody Sunday. I love that song.
I know, but
Sweet.
it's better than that using that song because that would just be completely like, what is they're going with this?
They're going satanic now, man.
No, it's going to be an Irish genocide movie. Watch.
Oh Jesus!
That's what
man.
that song's about.
Yeah, but still, I can't believe the news today. All right, so
Back on track.
no joke. I watched Superheroes over the weekend. Actually, I started, but I didn't finish just because.
Superheroes, that one parody with that one dude.
No, that's superhero movie.
Yeah.
No, this is superheroes, like actual guys that dress up in a costume and they don't do vigilante stuff, but they like. There's like a drunk driver, stuff like that.
He's like, hey, stop it.
No, kind of, but they actually, if they want to, they do. They do.
It sounds like a more
Cool
pathetic
things.
kick-ass.
Yeah, like there's this guy that has like elephant mace, and it shoots mace from a further distance and is like
Oh, I
20
thought it shot
times
elephants.
stronger. Yeah, it shoots elephants.
Dude, that'd be nasty.
This guy has a flashlight with a taser on it.
No way.
Yeah. Or they have another one that this guy has a flashlight that basically when he flashes you in the face, you go blind.
Yeah,
Or,
they
like,
just called like
temporarily
Team
blind for, like, a
Flashlight or
minute.
something.
Team Flashlight.
No, well, they have a whole bunch of different
Oh,
things.
okay.
Dude.
It's like one big utility.
So it's
out
like a
of people.
Batman mixed with kick-ass but more pathetic.
Basically. And
That's
with
what
a
I'm-
cell phone.
that's what I
So
do.
they call up and they're like, hey, you're drunk. Or if they meet up with like drunk people, like, hey, do you need a ride home? But they also help out with the poor and whatnot. And it's actually kind of cool, man. It did inspire me to
Help your fellow man.
basically. I'm not going to dress up as a superhero while doing it.
You're just gonna
I already am a superhero.
Whatever makes you go to bed at night.
Shut up. But yeah, that
So-
was pretty good. I started Dark Shadows, couldn't finish it.
guess what I saw.
With Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Like I don't have any interest in watching that.
I saw the Fat Kid Chronicles the other day.
What is
That-
the Fat Kid Chronicles?
the most depressing story of?
Fat
Well,
Kid?
if it involves a
Yeah.
fat kid, it has to be depressing.
Like, no, this shit was.
Did
Remember
they
that-
make him do the truffle shove?
No, they made him do worse.
Shuffle,
like
shuffle.
they hit him down and was like comparing boobs with like a girl and shit at one party. Yeah, it was really depressing.
Is it like?
It was on Netflix.
It is?
It's not like,
I don't want to watch this movie
I
at
kinda
all.
do.
dude.
wanna
It's
watch it now.
it's kind of rough.
I kind of want to watch it. Now.
We all a while back, Hayden and I watched.
Fat Kid Rules the World.
Yeah, that movie
That's a
was a
great
lot better.
movie.
That movie was kind of
That movie was
inspirational.
actually, like,
Was it
inspiration.
inspirational to be fat?
no,
it's a punk movie. Actually,
it's actually-
it's
it
about
has a-
this fat kid that meets this drug user, but he doesn't know he's a drug user till the end of the movie. And the fact that like the drug user wants to live at his house because he has a shitload of drugs in his like cabinet and shit. And he's like, "Oh, I can live with you. We can make like a punk band together." He's like, "You can play the drums." Like, I don't even know how to play drums. Like, "Oh, I'll get you a drum set and everything." They just
Yeah,
at the end,
it's typical
it's one of those
drug
movies you
addict
wish it
kinda
went
deal.
longer.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The ending of the movie is like just this one big show of him finally learning how to play the drums and actually playing really well. And they got the dude out of hospital after he OD'd, and they play one show, and then he gets sent. The druggie gets sent to rehab.
Dude, it's actually a really interesting movie.
It kind of reminds me of What We Do Is Secret. But this is an actual true life story of a punk band called The Germs. And The Germs literally started with an idea. Darby Crash, that was the frontman's name. He had an idea to start a punk band and change the world. And he was actually influenced by David Bowie's 5 Years. That's the song. It's called 5 Years.
Yeah.
It basically means you have 5 years to do something. If you don't do something with whatever you're doing within that 5 years, you're a failure.
I could agree with that.
Yeah.
So he's like, 5 years. I'm going to give it 5 years, and that's it. So they none of them know instruments, none of them, and they're just like they go and they try to play shows, but only because Darby is so obnoxious during the shows, everybody just goes ape shit from him, and the crowd.
Wait,
that
they get
bring,
pissed off that the whole band members get pissed off at him, kind of in a way, right?
No, believe it or not, the band members support it.
Well, because
Really?
in Fat Kid Rules the World, it's the opposite. Because like apparently like drug user was to be in another band, but the band members kicked him out because he was too stupid like on stage and like,
Yeah, like he'd go on like these crazy solos that would last for like 20 minutes and shit.
and like they just like dude, we're trying to be serious here, yet you're acting like
No, with them because it was punk music. They loved it. They loved that like Darby Crash would like literally like shoot up heroin before the show, and he wouldn't even be able to like sing the songs properly. Like to see the Germs live was horrible,
Yeah.
horrible. But like the music was all dead on. It was just the singing
wait,
wasn't.
who's the dude's name again?
Darby Crash.
He's the dude that would always like seizure up on stage, right?
No. You're thinking of Ian Curtis. That is Joy Division, and you're thinking of the movie Control.
No, I'm
That's
actually
the
thinking of
black
an
one.
actual like singer.
Yeah, his name's Ian Curtis. He was the singer of Joy Division.
God
He
hate him.
eventually killed himself. And then that actually
He had
started.
glasses, right? Or something. I don't know. My cousin showed it to me, and I thought he was
He
crazy.
might have, I think he wore glasses. But that band actually became New Order.
Really?
Yes. But so he starts the band, they actually end up getting really big and really good later on, but eventually his 5 years comes up and he ODs purposely on heroin. Now here's the problem.
So it's a Kurt Cobain story.
It kind of is. It kind of is, but
Hated
His
him.
wife shot him, but at least Kurt Cobain, his wife shot him. I believe that theory, folks.
okay, so
I believe it.
but here's the thing though is that he kills himself, which should have made the band infamous, and it is in the punk rock world but not in the real world. Do you want to know why? You're going to say I want to know why.
I want to
I
know.
don't know why.
He kills himself and doesn't realize, because he's not watching TV, that John Lennon was shot the same exact day. So his death is overshined.
Because something bigger happened.
Exactly. So it's like almost ironic, but at the same time, like if you talk to any punk rocker, you'd be like, do you know who the Germs are? They'll be like, yes, I know. In the punk rock world, everybody knows the Germs.
They're like the Beatles.
Basically,
Okay, yeah, I get it.
They're the Beatles for
they
the
were
underground.
the one that really set the punk rock tone of the leather jackets, the piercings, the mohawks, the
Sounds like Judas
makeup,
Priest.
the boots, everything.
I think we should get back to movies. I'm just saying.
Hey, we're not talking about anything like that. Now get out of here. No comments.
As long as it's not movie related.
Undercity Chaos in the mind of the comic conversation.
I'm not talking
Well,
about
it has to
that.
do something with the movie.
All right, what does that have to do with the movie? Shut up. Get out of here.
Obviously, but still.
Leave immediately.
Get out.
Leave immediately. But it's a good movie. I highly suggest it, and it's kind of weird because everybody knew that he was a possible homosexual, but they actually, they don't declare it, but things happen in the movie, and you're like, yeah, all right, I could see it.
Movie recently come out? Has that movie recently came out?
Actually, it did about a year or two ago, and it came out independently.
Oh, so
So-
probably it didn't get the commercials or anything.
Huh?
Who's in it?
Believe it or not, Shane West,
Oh, okay, Shane West. Okay,
the
There's
guy from A
another-
Walk to the Remember, and
There's another punk movie that you kind of talked about that it reminded me. It was one with Sean Penn. He's like dressed like a punk rocker on it.
Sean Penn.
Yeah, and this came out not that long ago. My dad was watching it. I
Sean
forgot.
Penn is a punk rocker. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, he's like an old punk rocker that's been like around for years. And
I
he
should
still
watch
dresses
that.
like.
Speaking
the
of
same
punk
way.
rock, my
It's on
cousin's wife's dad is the guitar player for the Addicts.
Dude, you.
Matt's speechless. I have never seen this before. I'm just saying.
It went silent here, folks.
You do realize that the Addicts have only had one guitarist, and he's been the original guitarist of the Addicts since the 70s.
Hayden's like, I
That
don't
is
know.
a big freaking thing in bands in general. That is freaking awesome, man. They don't have any movies on the Addicts. They just have documentaries. That's freaking awesome.
Dude, he gets fucking everything from Schecter for like.
Oh, dude, he
Everything.
shits out gold, man.
Yeah.
The Addicts are huge. They don't even need to play shows, and they just do it.
Like I
just
met
for
the guy
fun.
at the wedding. I talked to him. He's a pretty chill dude. I didn't even know it. I didn't even know until
Oh,
after.
that's the guitarist of the Addicts. Holy crap!
He's just like,
I was because
you couldn't have told me this like 20 minutes
like
ago.
we were
I would've
me,
went off fanboy.
my cousin and his wife were at my house just chilling. He's like, "Oh, my dad's a guitar player." I'm like, "Yeah, really?" I'm like, "What band is he?" He's like, "The Addicts." I just saw it like, okay, big whoop. I didn't know they were like this big thing.
Oh no, dude, Addicts. Oh my god,
I didn't know they were that some big thing. Like honestly,
huge.
because I went to Hot Topics at the Addicts. I'm like, "Huh." My cousin's fiance's dad is the guitar player for them. I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like,
You're like, I guess they are big.
I guess they
didn't
are.
know. But
If they're at Hot Topic, that means they're big.
yeah,
Yeah.
huge. But yeah, it's What
No
We Do
sh-
Secret. Really freaking good movie. Highly suggest going to see it. There's a couple other really good movies and documentaries. That
speaking of, we have a VHS copy of
we're
Backyard
not
Wrestling.
going to talk about the best of Backyard Wrestling.
Yes, we are. We have it right here in hand, VHS right now.
Future Kings of the Ring Deluxe Edition with never before seen footage. This guy's wearing a trash can on his head.
There must have been so much crack going around that movie
Dude,
set.
meth, cocaine.
Everything you could think of.
Dude, just look at the pictures in the back. There's some people like on trampolines. And this guy looks like he has his face caved in.
Is there any movies anybody suggests or anybody to watch?
Interns was a really good movie.
Yes.
If you want to hit up a couple of Fat Kid movies, what was that one that
Fat
we
Kid Rules the World on
and then
Netflix.
if you want to watch a little bit more depressing one,
The other fat kid one.
yeah, the Chronicles
Well,
of a
okay,
Fat
hold
Kid.
on. Did you guys just randomly look up search like?
No,
fat
we didn't.
No.
These were
Because
we went like we go scrolling. We'll get
we
bored.
saw Fat Kid Rule the World, and we were like, "Oh, this looks actually." No, we were bored at my house. We were like, "Okay, let's just play this." Because
We're like, "Fuck it."
on. We just saw it. and We like actually really enjoyed it.
Okay, Hayden, you got anything to suggest?
Not a movie, but I actually have a suggestion for Netflix.
What is it?
They should put a random button on the sections.
Yeah,
That would be kind of cool.
No, because think about it. Like, there's sometimes when you're on Netflix, I don't know what the fuck to watch yet. I want to see these movies, but I don't know which one. Like on certain sections, like, oh, you've seen this movie. These are the good sections.
Yeah.
They should just put like a random bar. Like on the first thing, random, they just pick a movie for you in that section.
All right, I could agree with that. Little Russian roulette action. All
Well,
right.
maybe you'll like it. Like fucking iPod, the shuffle button. Like you don't know what's going to come up.
I did like the Pitbull documentary they had on there. That was very nice.
the one that they had. I think they have one on Eminem that was pretty good too.
All right, Renee, you got any suggestions for any movies?
Not really. I mean, I'll suggest not what movie not to watch.
What?
I will be not to watch.
The Great and Powerful Oz. Oz the Great.
I
and
wanted.
Powerful.
We were gonna go see that originally.
Yeah.
You went to see it?
No, I rented it. I was like, okay, and then I watched it. James Franco was horrible.
Really?
I don't watch a lot of things with George Franco.
Like,
Yeah, I saw some of the stuff. He was like,
It's
"You're a
like
monkey." Like the way his
just-
acting was
just the
really
way-
bad.
Dude, George Franco seems to be a good actor when he's a person that's not supposed to be sober the whole movie.
yeah.
yeah,
George, his brother?
No, wait.
You
what?
just said George.
I did.
James.
James Franco.
Sorry.
So what you're saying is he's only good in Pineapple Express?
Yes.
And Spring Breakers is
I didn't
supposed to be
see that
that
movie.
one. Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
I only
but
want to
it's
see it
supposed
because I heard there's boobs in it.
I saw.
Yeah.
I saw 100.
Are there Selena Gomez boobs in it?
That's
or Vanessa Hudgens?
They didn't say that. I just know there's
That was a
boobs.
pretty controversial like cast that they had in there.
Right? I was like,
All
both the
Disney
girls?
characters.
Yeah, I was going to say, both the Disney girls kind of
I was
awkward.
like,
What's
they
next?
must
They're going to
have-
make a porno, put it on Pornhub. It's like, oh, this one's supposed to be out.
Oh gosh, why do you guys know about this? I would suggest seeing Noobs. That
Oh, I
That's a
did
good
just see
movie.
it, dude. That was a really
That's a
good
funny movie.
it has.
When'd you see that?
Like a week or two ago in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were playing it in here when Big Matt was here.
Yeah.
I ended up watching it again.
Who's the most famous person in that movie again?
Who's the dude who plays Napoleon's
Jay.
uncle?
yeah,
Oh,
he's in
Casper
it too.
Van.
Yeah, he's in the movie, and Jay's from in there also.
And Jason Mewes is in
Yeah.
it.
Jason
Jay
Mewes.
of Jay and Silent Bob.
Dude, I was like, yeah, anything with Jason Mewes in it, I'm down.
Yeah, that was really good.
I'm huge fans of both of them.
What was that one movie we saw
And the
before
Clerks
that?
movies are pretty.
Oblivion.
No, the before Noobs.
I don't know. You guys are watching some weird
Unicorn
role
City.
playing.
Yeah, what was it called?
Unicorn City.
Unicorn City. That was
What?
a funny movie.
I don't remember watching
You
it.
weren't here.
Oh, I wasn't? Thank God.
Yeah. So those are some pretty good ones, you guys. I highly suggest it.
For a horror movie, I actually suggest 13 Ghosts because I just saw that recently.
Oh, yeah.
You barely saw
you like
13
Yeah,
Ghosts.
I torrented it.
Jeez, man, that's old school, right?
Right House Productions does not condone any illegal use of copyrighted materials.
Get out of here. All right, you guys. That was our episode of Flit Tits. Tune in next week because we will be talking about Man of Steel, amongst a couple of other ones. I don't know, man. We might
Yeah.
be able to fit in.
Backyard
This
wrestling.
is the end.
And then backyard wrestling.
wrestling.
We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch this over the weekend.
We're
Talk
gonna
about it.
We're gonna fit in.
We're gonna-
This is the end.
And backyard wrestling.
I don't know about backyard
All
wrestling.
right, you guys. I am MTR, also known as Matt the Rat.
Slightly dazed.
Hayden.
Renee.
Have a good one.
Peace.
Nothing else, nothing else,